your new Toyota Starlet Cross. Own it.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. It is good time. The CEO does a Merry Christmas to everybody. Tomorrow it's Christmas Day. We hope you're going to enjoy it with your families. Some of you not with your families, maybe in other countries as well. I know there's the South Africans in Lesotho, the South Africans in Botswana, the South Africans in Dubai, in America, all over Europe as well. Will watch our channel. We say Merry Christmas to you as well. Enjoy the day. Now, this is not politic. If you're going to do anything special, in football, at the high level, you need a striker who can score 15 to 20 goals for you. You don't need a striker who cannot score. This has been the topic that we've been talking about for the past few months, or even a year. That Mahopa and MABASA, it's not even a debate. Well done to Tso MABASA. We were celebrating those goals like we were his family members, because you need a striker who's going to score 20 goals. Simon Makubele, Ishmael Maluleke, George Kumantarakis. Over the years, we've seen so many players, strikers, playing for smaller teams. Wilfred Muge, smaller teams. If you help your team by scoring 20 goals, they will usually finish up higher in the log. They will avoid relegation. Jackie Lidwaba, they will avoid relegation if they score 15 goals. Even so, himself had a season once upon a time where he scored 20 goals. Anyhow, well done to Orlando Pirates. So many goals scored there. Lovely, lovely game to watch. We were actually laughing. Mbata scored a screamer. Beautiful goal as well. So, just your feelings about this game, sir.
Mr. K, unjani mfethu?
So.
Ngibulisa wena, ngibulisa Shane, ngibulisa Justice.
Yes, sir.
Ngibulisa chairman, my chairman. Ngibulisa Lindo, ngibulisa nani emakhaya. Cela support njalo iDiskiTV. Zobe nje njalo ngijike futhi.
Avalanche, of course.
Merry Christmas to all the South Africans, especially ezimnyama ngenkani zakhe phulumuzi ngamasipala zawenze wawo.
But not excluding everyone else.
Yeah, no, everyone in South Africa, whoever would la as South Africans, we're celebrating Christmas tomorrow. So happy Christmas to everyone.
Yes, sir. That was nice. Are you excited?
I've never
that was
been
very
like
nice
this.
to watch.
It's been years for me to be like this, Mr. K.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. And one thing that I be happy Mr. K, is that I always say, if you've got a striker, you play with one striker. Ufunane masayitini. Why does he have to make those runs masayitini? Then makayale sayitini, who's gonna be there to finish up? I always cry for this. And we always say there's one player that can do this. He just needs to be given a chance and give a support, then he will deliver. Yeah.
So it's not like you didn't know that from last season. He did score those goals.
Yes. He just needed support to say, look, we believe in you. We believe in you. You know, I don't know whether it's, sometimes as coaches, we tend to be different. There's coaches that they love a striker that will also gonna chase when they need to mark. And then there's a coach like me that I will want MABASA, your job is to finish up, boy. If they took the ball from you, leave them. We've got other 10 guys behind you that they need to get the ball and give it to you. And for me, MABASA boy, keep up the good work.
So exciting.
I cry for you every time. I cry for you that they must give you a chance. We know that when you've got that confidence, you're going to bang those goals. And look, today, you just did wonders. I mean, to score a hat-trick. And even now, I was crying to say, why are they taking you out?
Yeah.
Why? Allow him. Give him that opportunity. I mean, he's got that confidence. They're talking about him to say, guys, please, this guy's going to come again.
And
allow him.
You played with Dennis Lotter. I remember he scored 5 goals in one game.
Yes. So allow him. Give him that chance. Because, I mean, you can see that he's on song. And, yeah, well done to again, Umbata. Beautiful goal.
Oh, what a goal.
Beautiful goal.
Goal.
You know, I was telling Junior now to say, Junior, Umbata, when he's in that area, in that edge of the box, chances are he will score. He's got that lack of him scoring.
If it doesn't give you the passes to unlock,
Yeah.
what are you going to do with him? So, because I think long term he's going to suffer. Because
Yeah.
when the Pirates are crying out for a midfielder who can pass it, Yena Nomakaula actually are not giving Pirates that. But then he has moments of brilliance like this.
Yes.
He showed it with Bafana Bafana as well. It's not good enough to play for Orlando Pirates if he can't pass the ball forward. So what do you do with him then?
Yeah, it's something that I hope the coach can see, that let me work with him. in these areas, because I think if he can fix the passing part, I think he will be a much better player.
Can you make
Because
someone pass to? Like, can you
look,
coach someone to pass?
Mr. Nkewu, there are drills that we teach players to say, look, as there's these boxes, we put markers, we put cones, we put markers to say, look, every time we get a ball, you know you've got a left wing at that side. You just pass the ball between those markers. Just pass the ball between those cones. Just pass the ball between those markers. So that when he will get used to that passing to say, I know he's there. If I put it there, then he's going to get it. So he will learn from that. But yeah, I think
Did you see it? So the goal that MABASA scored, the keeper almost saved it to Arubi.
Yes.
But Uhoto, and this is a point, it's a point. It's not about that goal. It's about the fact that when Hoto cut the ball back to MABASA, when Hoto cut the ball, he didn't spend any second extra on that ball. He knew that his striker is there. And this is the point that Pirates, every match, Pirates, which is they create something, but they don't have someone to dish it.
Mr. Gill, they do have somebody that they can teach for him.
Oh yeah, unfortunately they haven't been playing him. We've been asking for him to play, but they haven't been playing him.
I'm so happy, and you just said something that is so important. That when I say you need that man inside that box, Otto didn't take him
not
80
even
seconds.
1 second.
And
he knew where to find him.
He knows that he's there. He's there. Why roll and then finish up for Umabasa. Umabasa, look, I'm happy for him. I'm happy. Let me say, today the team, they did very well. They played according to their strength, and I like the contribution of Mufukeng, because if you can see Ikolu Gambata,
he's lovely.
This boy, he's something else, man.
I see sometimes they criticize him online, and I'm like, look, you don't know football if you can criticize that kid.
No, they don't.
He's fabulous.
Look, if he didn't delay in that ball, Yagambata, we'll be talking something else. And look at the chances. Now we can call Nkota now and ask him, Nkota, hey, what did your friend say to you after you get that pass where he missed? That was a goal for him. So the contribution that Mfukeng is giving the team. Look, Mr. Nkewu, I'm so happy. Christmas, I think it's Christmas.
Do you know what else is interesting?
Yeah.
Sundowns was number 1 against the Pirates. Okay, we're not talking about who's going to win the league.
Yeah.
They were number 1 on goal difference.
Yes.
This game alone has made it equal. If the Pirates win a game in hand, they won.
Yeah.
Gushuguti, it's equal now. In fact, Pirates have now a better game in hand. Just by they have covered it in one game. 6 goals, 7 goals in one game.
Mr. Nkewu, I think when the score was about, 5, if not 6, when we were saying, keep going, keep going.
For the goal difference.
The goal difference, it matters. Sometimes you'll find that come to the last game, where you'll find that now everyone needs the win, and then the goal difference plays a part. To say goal difference, Pirates have got more goals, and then Pirates they'll win the league. And for me, it's this is refreshing, and I love
cool
this.
Game.
I love.
I wish I could watch this every weekend with PSL.
Oh, Mr. Nkewu, watching the way they create chances and the way they finish. I mean, the second goal, Umbata, again, it's something else, Mr. Nkewu, and it is going to make the season very so interesting to see Pirates the way they're doing. And I like what the coach is doing is that he gave also others a chance. Radio Pano just came in.
Yeah,
also.
we haven't seen
Azola also came in.
Chobeni.
This is good. This is good, and it helps them to gain that confidence to say, "Oh no, the coach believes in me." So let me go in there and also contribute.
Yeah, just a final word on the opposition team. Den Dance is not there. The writing is on the wall. It's just a matter of them. They must announce Uguti Den Dance is no longer the coach. Mule Fenseki is on the stands. You don't know whether or not he's the one running things behind the scenes. At some point, Marumo Gallants were 1-1 in this game, and you thought maybe they were huffing and puffing. They were not going anywhere. But you thought, okay, maybe they could steal something from this game. Let's talk about the Marumo Gallants a little bit. Not even on the quality on the field. You can clearly see that there's a difference between them and the Pirates.
Yeah.
But what's happening with that team? Because they were relegated and then they bought a status, and then they're doing the same things that got them relegated again.
Mr. Nkewu, I'm a cut and paste. our season, Mr. Nkehu. Cut and paste, iyabonakala ukuthi le cut and paste. And if something is setyenziwe yapeldiwa, you could see it. Look, I think the owner of Marumo Gallants, I think he made a mistake. You know, and as people, we do make mistakes in life. I think if he can just sit down, give himself time to say, look, okay, now, no, let me bring him back. Because when you look at how
he's
they
not going to
played-
bring back
Yeah.
Utantans. I mean, they lost now. They're saying is on special leave. There's rumors that they fired him.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah,
I don't know of a situation where a club has fired someone.
Yeah.
2 days later they hire him again. You know, and also this decision that they keep on making, it's confusing because as soon as Molefe came back, I'm not blaming him.
Yeah.
As soon as he was there, I just knew that it's only a matter of time for Tentans.
Yeah, it's worrying, Mr. K, because if you can check now within 6 months how many coaches they've changed now. So it's worrying that where do you want to move the team in terms of going forward? Because if you keep on changing coaches like this, then it means this team is going to go to the relegation.
Yeah.
Because there's no time to do anything. Because whoever that comes in, the owner, he wants the results right now. And the results, they're not just going to come just like that. And it's going to be a problem. So it's sad, man. It's sad, Mr. K, that you know, everyone they try to put work in terms of making the team. They must play PSL, they must challenge. But I think they made a big mistake by releasing Utens, because I think Utens, he didn't have a preseason with the team, but the team, you could see where they're going. You know, they've won some of the games, they've played a draw, and today it shows that, look, you've made a very big mistake by not having Utens in that bench.
All right, there you are. Thank you very much, Mr. So-and-so. Look, this is not politics. It's about football. This country needs strikers. Whenever we're debating here, we're talking about, it's a conversation to advance our football in this country forward. We need to put our best foot forward. Tso MABASA scored 15 to 20 goals last season.
Yeah.
This was not politics.
Yeah.
If you have that player in your bench, play him.
Yes.
If he doesn't score in 2 matches, still play him. We need people with a striker's instincts. We don't need any striker who works hard and all of that nonsense. We need strikers who can score goals. If, and hear me out here, if strikers who work hard were superior than strikers who can score, we may never have seen Benny McCarthy, the highest ever goal scorer in the history of Bafana Bafana. We may never have seen those people. If it's true what you guys are saying about this one is working hard, we may never have seen Benny McCarthy. Yeah. We may never have seen Siyabonga Nomvete, the highest ever goal scorer in the history of the Premier Soccer League. iDiskiTV, Diski Times, also spetting.